What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making a vlog. I haven't been making videos in a long time, so we're back. We're going to be making more videos, but today I'm going to be talking about my circus company and the future of circus companies, because I think we're about to go through a major turn in the entertainment industry, and I think everything's going to change. And I'm showing you my backyard because we had just moved into this place. It's nice. I love it. We got trees. Trees are amazing. It's nice having trees in your yard after not having anything but dirt for the longest time. And I want to talk about things like what we have going on back here, because I think the future of circuses is going to look a little bit like this for the people who are owning it, running a show as efficiently and effectively as possible without spending money in a bunch of places. And I think the places that are spending money, they're going to go out of business, and it shows. So, but before we get to that, check out this thing right here. We got a welder. So for the past like 6 months, basically all I've been doing is welding. So every single year, at the beginning of the year, I make a new goal. Last year, the goal was to learn how to weld. And I waited until the very last, pretty much the last month, to learn how to weld. But it was amazing. I always make a goal of a skill to learn and then a goal of something to apply. So last year was the year of efficiency, trying to maximize my time and get as much done as quickly and efficiently as I can, as well as learning how to weld. So we got both of those things done. This year, I still haven't quite figured out what skill I want to learn, but this year is the year of organization. So as unorganized as some of this stuff looks, that's just because it was windy yesterday. Unfortunately, stuff blows around in the wind. But all right, I'm gonna jump in my car real quick and we're going to the gym. All right, before we go to the gym, I'm gonna talk about a few things real quick, just a quick update for those of you who used to follow me, because we lived in the log cabin for years. It was nice, it was cool. I made a video on how sucky the situation ended yesterday. But this new place, it's a nice house. We have almost as much land. However, if you look around, there is giant walls around the entire house. There is a $9 million mansion right next door. There's also very nice houses around the entire place. It is very private. It is such a nice neighborhood. It is like going from a life of just absolute hecticness to peace and quiet and absolute safety. Like, we literally have a private gate at the house that we can shut every time we come in. We have security cameras everywhere. This house, like at the last place, it was awesome. When we first moved in, it seemed safe because we were in the middle of nowhere and there was no neighbors or anything. But then they built houses everywhere, and then it became not quiet and not safe, and quite frankly, it was kind of like we were like an animal in a zoo, like in a cage where everyone could just kind of like look at us and see what we're doing, because there's so many new neighbors. But now it's nice, it is safe, and I love this place. It's like quite the opposite. And also, it's just me, my girlfriend, my brother and his girlfriend living at this house now, so it's like quite the difference. And to be honest, it is very good for my mental health. But all right, let's get going to the gym. So basically, since the last time we made a YouTube vlog, it's been about 3 years or so. And I used to make videos because I needed money for living, and YouTube was a main source of my income. I haven't done it in 3 years, and the show is, of course, my main source of income. So now I can just do YouTube videos about whatever I want. So we're going to be just talking about whatever I want, and I really don't care how many people watch these videos. Whatever, you know. I'm just going to make them because I enjoy making YouTube videos. But last time we had a vlog, we were driving in the Explorer. And also, just saying, having buttons where the gates open, where the garage opens, it's been years since we've had that, so it's so nice. So the last time we were making YouTube videos, it was in my Ford Explorer. We haven't had that for a year. I have this new Chevy Trail Boss. Bought the truck for around $82,000. Has like all the upgrades and all that stuff, so it is nice. It is a good truck. So life is good. It's quite different than it was a couple years ago. But today we're going to be talking about circus shows and what is happening to them, because quite frankly, most of them are closing. So in the past few months, we have heard a lot of news that a lot of shows are closing. Most notably, the Beetles Love Show. I know there isn't an official announcement, but I'm just going to put this out there. We all know that the show's closing because most of them haven't been signed to new contracts. And then there's shows like, I'm stealing this from my friend Stacy's post, Opium, Banachek, Murray, AGT All-Stars, and now Lost Spirits. They're all closing too. And there's actually more shows that are closing as well. And I know a lot of shows are being considered to being closed. And I believe the reason is because, one, the economy absolutely sucks ass right now. Like, I feel like I'm making 5 times as much money as I used to, and I feel like I'm still broke. These bills are just getting crazy. Rent prices are absolutely insane nowadays. Not only are rent prices crazy, gas is over $4.50 here, and I'm sure someone is yelling at their screen in California like, $4.50 is a steal. Well, you shouldn't live in California. And everything, like literally everything, has gone up like 20% since basically 2020. So a lot of people don't have money to go to Vegas and to spend on these kinds of shows. And if I'm completely honest, a lot of these shows aren't that good. And when I go to, anytime I go to a show, as a business owner of a show, I am looking around at how they are spending their money. I've always been confused when I see shows like Cirque Du Soleil and all these other big shows, and they have like massage therapists on, like all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of wasted money everywhere. And in my opinion, granted, I'm not running that big of a show, but that's not how a show should be run. Like that money could be given towards the artists. That money could be invested back into the show or marketing and stuff. And I'm sure they have all these numbers laid out, but I don't think those shows are going to be around for much longer, because I believe, as someone who also enjoys consuming acrobatic shows and circus stuff, I'm going to go to a show to see artists' talent. I believe in the past like 10 years, shows have gone from making background and music and lights and stuff around artists' talent to now carving shows. Well, that's cool. To now carving shows around the set. So nowadays, oh, look at this Cybertruck. Whoa. That's cool. I've been seeing those things around lately, and they're so cool, and I totally want one so bad. I am going to get a Cybertruck, mark my words, but I'm going to wait till the second version comes out, because I'm positive there's going to be some problems with the first one, even though I've heard nothing but good things about it. I'm going to get the second Cybertruck, because then they'll work out all the kinks, you know. Anyways, but back to the circus stuff. I believe that lately they've been making shows around the set. Like, they design this crazy, spectacular, awesome set, or this crazy, like, theme or something. And then they're just casting, like, generalist or basic talent around that. And it's, like, dancers and stuff. And it's like, look at this set. And, like, I believe, like, when I go to a show, I want to see crazy talent, which I believe shows like Mystere. That's probably my favorite one on the strip. Whoa! We lost you guys for a second. Mystere, what other shows? Absinthe. Those are the best shows, in my opinion, on the strip. Because the show is, you're basically just going to see acrobatic talent. And not like, I don't know, for example, Ka. In my opinion, I was never a big fan of Ka, because it's like the whole show is based around this $20 million stage that revolves and stuff. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what your guys' favorite show is on the strip, or like in total of all the shows that you've ever seen. Let me know in the comments down below. Be right back. I'm going to check out this Cybertruck because I'm pulling up behind it. Dude, so sick. Alright, so fun fact. The last time I was sitting in this exact same parking spot, almost the exact same parking spot, in the UFC gym, I made a vlog about how I was quitting doing DoorDash and YouTube to go full-time into my show job. This was 3 years ago. This is advice for anyone who is balancing too many things. Back in from basically 2018 through 2021, I owned a circus show or a stunt show, whatever you want to call it. I don't really consider it circus because it's extreme sports meets circus, I would say. I owned an extreme sports show, a footwear company. I was making YouTube videos that were about neither of those things. They were about me like doing hustle apps like DoorDash and that kind of stuff. I also owned a videography business where I was doing part-time video work. I also owned other businesses. I had 6 businesses at one point, and I was just constantly starting new ones and finding new business partners and all that stuff. And I was doing so many things, and I was doing a lot of things not very well. And I was listening to Alex Hormozi, and he was talking about how most entrepreneurs have hard time saying no to new opportunities. And since that last video that I made 3 years ago, I have stopped doing anything except for the stunt show, and I've mostly pulled most of my efforts out of the footwear company because I realized that the shoes sell themselves, and it's more of a passive income at this point, and I'm not spending as much money on acrobats and all that stuff, and just not spending as much money on acrobats and videos about that stuff because I realized the amount of money that we spent on that didn't make up for the shoe sales. So at this time, all I've done for the last 3 years is only focus on the show. And in the past few years, the show has 5x'd and will be close to 10x'ing the amount of money that we used to do back in the day. We have over 50 shows booked this year. We have 3 and possibly 4 units, meaning 4 shows going on at the same time. Most of them are fair shows. We have theater shows booked. We have theme parks booked later in the year. There's an immense amount of shows, and my life has changed completely since focusing on one thing. So I'm going to leave everyone with a little bit of advice. If you are an entrepreneur or independent contractor or something like that, and you are doing multiple things, take the one that you enjoy the most and can leverage the most amount of money out of. And whatever one you want to actually succeed, focus on that only, because it is easier to grow a business 10 times what it used to be than to grow 5 businesses double what they are today, you know? So just take the advice or don't, whatever you guys want. But I'm gonna go work out, so thank you guys for watching another one of my vlogs. We're back. I'm gonna be making videos pretty much every single day. We will be in Lancaster, California from April 19th through 21st, and we have a show in Branson, Missouri, which will be my show. I personally won't be at that one. That is a theater show. That's from May 24th through September 1st, and the show is called Cirque Electric Dreams, I believe. It's not actually my show, but we're doing all of the production side of the acrobatics and bringing in all the acts for that show. So to a degree, it will be marketed under off-axis as other things as well. And when other shows come up, I will be announcing them. And we got about 40-ish more fairs around the entire country, and if not Canada, we do have a show up there too as well. So stay tuned, or check out our website, offaxisacrobatics.com, and you can see all of our tour dates and things that are coming soon. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Also, smash the like button for me, and possibly share with your friends if you guys enjoy this kind of content. Or let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see me talk about. Do you guys have any topics that you want me to talk about? Preferably circus related, entrepreneur related, that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll talk about money and the economy and other stuff as well. So, thank you guys for watching. Peace.